Alright, so I was doing Stiches Jr., and I remembered that people probably don't do the fight the way I do it, since I always did it differently. It's exactly the same as Stiches Jr. from Warlords of Draenor. It's just I think it has more health and more attack or something. But all of his movesets and his move patterns are exactly the same. So in order to beat this guy, I just use a legendary bomb team. Legendary bomb team is called that. I think I have a video about how to the different pets you can use for a legendary bomb team. Back in Mist of Pandaria, all of the legendary pets that you could fight, you know, just one boss pet, the best way to beat them was to use a sunlight pet and then just have two other pets use explode. Because the legendary pets take 50% less damage, but explosion ignored the damage, and sunlight would increase the damage of the explosion. So that's basically the theory behind defeating Stiches Jr., since, you know, Hal Bomb doesn't work anymore. Usually you could just use Hal Bomb on pretty much everything, but now that you can't, Legendary Bomb Team is actually useful again, because Hal Bomb kind of killed Legendary Bomb. Oh wow, they do both have Bomb in their names, I never really noticed. Because Hal Bomb is a little bit more efficient and could be used on pretty much everything, while Legendary Bomb can only be used on some legendary pets. Stiches Jr. isn't a legendary though, but he's still... Well, Stiches Jr. This is actually what he was like before they nerfed him. He used to be purple quality. Now, Stiches Jr. and Stiches Jr., they both have the same exact patterns. So what you want to do, in order to beat him the quickest, is to use sunlight first, and then photosynthesis, and then switch out. You just want to make sure to use two moves. You can use photosynthesis first, and then sunlight, doesn't really matter. Or you can just use sunlight and do nothing. But just as long as you wait a turn. And then you go into your Iron Starlet. And then you just set up the wind-up combo. While you set it up, Stiches Jr. will set Enrage on himself, so he'll take 50% more damage, on top of the supercharged wind-up. And since his attack patterns are exactly the same every time, as long as you just follow the rule, use two abilities on the Sunflower first, or whatever sunlight pet you have, and then switch into Iron Starlet, you should be able to hit a supercharge while he's taking 50% more damage, which will do about 3,000 damage to him. And then just simply switch into the second Iron Starlet and explode. My second Iron Starlet is an HH type, so it'll do the max amount of damage. And I think it's a little bit over 1,000. Yeah, it's just enough to kill him. And then I just switch it to my Sunflower, who should be at full health in the back row, to take one hit, and that's basically it. So how many moves was that? Like, 9 rounds. Just pass, doesn't matter. But I found this is the quickest way to kill Stiches Jr. I've done it so many times that it was just kind of automatic. I have the attack patterns memorized. So as long as you just remember 2 moves and then switch into Iron Starlet and use the wind-up combo, you'll be able to kill him fairly quickly. There might be another faster way to do it, but I honestly don't know what it is, if there is one.